Last game I liked VP's draft too, but there was the IO factor that was a really big problem. This time you don't have that.
Lifestealer versus Alchemist, two of my favorite well, Alchemist has been his teammates not being used to it because they just waste a lot of spells on these heroes, right? So something to keep in mind. Of course, we will never see it, so not sure why we're even talking about it. Resolution in the meantime, taking open wounds, getting very, very slow on top of the grasp from Fata, and that is going to be first blood going the way of the Treant Protector with the Orb of Venom. Gotta love it.
It feels more, how to say, it's more flexible as a pick in the sense that you're not as reliant on the enemy team being targets for Feast anymore.
Yeah.
You're good against most carries because it's more about you than it's about the opponent.
I'm really good at the emote game in Twitch. I don't know if you know about this. I'm a big Twitch chat guy personally. All right, top lane, homing missile being applied to 33. Epileptic Kid, I can never say this guy's name. Epi on the gyrocopter, getting really low. Wyvern doing extra damage now, and yeah, he should be dead. One last right click from Fata.
It's like, I'm hoping. Put on the Nature's Grasp, killed him after doing like 20 damage.
Ult, in fact, right now she does, so she's gonna be even stronger. But Hanskin getting caught off guard here. Epi on the gyro, attempting to run away, just taking a shit ton of damage from the Enchantress. Wyvern will die, and now 33 thinking better things as Resolution comes and TPs to help his comrades. But Gyrocopter dies just after TPing to that tower, so his game just got really hard.
Weakness in the enemy laning coming from, I think, you know, they know Enchantress wins this lane. They have to know this. That is very one-sided, and will force
Limp
rotation.
just took almost every creep, and no one is not too happy about it. Oh my god. That was sick. That was a really good orb. Hanskin getting caught off a little bit here, but we'll just jump right away, and looks like the Lich is going to die. So Alliance getting everything right now.
They're styling on it right now. Terrible. So they feel strong in winning this bottom fight. And with the top tier 1 tower being taken and the wave pushed in this far toward the tier 2, Alliance know that VP are not showing any presence up here.
You know, I love to sound crazy, as it looks like Solo is going to be soloed here from Limp. Yeah, he's mega dead. I'm sorry, 33 actually gets the kill here. Is there any way that because Gyro is so far behind right now, that Alchemist, no one farms him an Aghanim Scepter relatively early so that he doesn't have to buy it himself?
Position, I mean, you're Alchemist, you're position 1, right?
Yeah.
But he has to really look after himself. Solo, all right, he tried to defend that tower. That did not work.
Yeah, he's still level 5, so can't even throw out a casual Chain Frost, unfortunately for him. Well, they actually might find the Enchantress.
He hooded now, after all the magic damage came out.
He
still lives
but did scale
at 1 point. So I think the level 3 ult is the same as the old 4 point.
Right. Oh, Coil completely missed. And that might ruin this battle as Fata gets off the Overgrowth, which is pretty nice timing because he gets dueled shortly after. But he will die, but no duel damage is given. That's good news for Alliance fans out there. And now they're going to turn all their pressure onto 33, who will drop dead. Nico Baby's like, hey, I got Sange now. All right, see ya.
Of who she can target earlier on.
Now Fata getting initiated on, but on the other side, Nico Baby jumps onto Gyrocopter, and he dies immediately. Solo procs the stun from the Coil, and will go down to the right click of the Enchantress. And there is the Solo curse onto the Alchemist. Mr. No One trying to get something out of this. Pops the BKB, but gets halberded right before that, so can't really do anything. Will attempt to TP out, and should be successful as every BKB piercing stun has been expended. One. None of them successful yet. Yeah. Limp is infested right now. The fine resolution, Coil into open wounds, and this looks to be a potential kill. Yeah, he will actually get stunned after the fact. So it's a 1-for-1 as Treant Protector. As you said, Fata dies on the backside. And now No One applying a little bit of pressure to 33.
Oh, that is not
Gyro
a good call
with
down.
a missed call down, and I'm not sure if they actually want to fight this anymore, but Unstable Concoction is available to use. Gets a random courier, as we've been seeing left, right, and center in this patch. Pops the BKB. Both BKBs have just been mega defensive and just running away, essentially. So
yeah, sure to fight into Alliance. They're just not really winning the engages.
Yeah, we're seeing the Wyvern beat into the Rubik, and he will actually get the kill. In the meantime, it looks to be a potential another trade, but this time Enchantress gets healed from that value level of Cold Embrace finally applied. or finally skilled, I should say. Call down again, not hitting anything, and not sure if VP wants to continue this. Fata, yep, takes out that mango tree, and no one wants revenge. He planted that tree himself. Concoction will connect on the train protector, but Limp comes in with the coil. Looks like Lich will die right after that Frost Blast comes out. He actually does get stunned. Very close to living there. A 2-for-1. Duel comes out. And finally, Resolution with a little bit of extra damage to work with.
The actual state of the game, but it might change the mindsets of the players a bit too. You know, it just feels nice when something good gets going your way.
They're going to use Curse onto Alchemist, into a Centaur, Stomp, into the slow. He has to pop BKB. We've seen this before, Cinderin. The BKB runaway, that is now down to 7 seconds. Ay. That is rough. You want to go for Resolution. Does that 18 damage. Coil to begin. Waning Rift. Into more slows from Fata. And, well, he gets the PTA off, ladies and gentlemen. PSA, there's a PTA used, and he will live.
I hate it. I hate it even more now.
Yeah, the problem right now is they just don't have Blink Daggers on these. Obviously, Rubik is pretty poor, and Resolution does not have that. Coil will be used on the Rubik. Living for quite a while, but yeah, Wyvern is here now to finish the job. Handskin, by the way, you were correct. Treads, drums, going into Orchid now. That's cool. It just always has a high impact. Could be negative, but it's a high impact one way or the other.
That's your games.
How dare you? I don't play that hero. Alchemist getting initiated on. Still has the BKB ready to go. Trying to save those precious, precious charges that he has. And he's at half HP already. And this tower looks to be not long for this world. But it is backdoor protected for now. Nico Baby, another Hyperstone. Interesting. Going for an AC, it looks like. So decides not to go for the Basher. And they'll find a free Lich kill. Are you surprised by that at all? The no Basher? Just straight up AC?
His Wyvern, his Puck, who went the physical. Actually, no, Puck went magical. Never mind. Hold on.
Rubik is dead. Lich buys back into the game. There you see again the Halberd onto Alchemist, who will stun himself into the PTA. Nico Baby applying as much right-clicks damage as possible with that Mjolnir attached. No one, just feels like he's not doing a whole lot. He's just kind of just getting kited constantly. And this double buyback for VIRTUS.PRO is just not doing anything. And the tier 2 tower will finally fall. But so much was expended from VP, Lifestealer player back in the day. He just has never felt this good. So nice. Resolution, coiled, and well, he's actually staving off a lot of this damage. He gets off the duel, actually will finish off the Puck. Dies shortly after, back up in the game as well. 33 on the run. We're seeing the overgrowth being used. And that's going to be a free easy kill on the solo. No one attempting to run away. Still has the BKB. Might have to pop it here. Concoction, but there is the curse.
Really good curse. Very, very.
Will he stun himself? What is the timing on this? No. Will actually blink out right after the fact. So, in theory, if it was about a second later, he would have stunned later. In theory, it would have been good.
Except the Alk. Well, arguably the biggest threat would be the Legion duel, but they can just save from that.
Not from this, though.
When you're in the middle of nowhere.
54 dual damage for Rezo. The buyback was worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Just so far behind. Like, if you look at the net worth, he's not even a core hero. Alchemist getting chased, and you're seeing the Kobold come in. As Nico Baby pops out, says hello. And no one pops the BKB finally. And there we see the coil onto 2. Lich dies straight up. Looks like Rubik might be next on the plate. Another disarm onto no one. He can't really do a whole lot. And Impetus continues to come through onto Save, who will drop dead of his own accord. So 2 for nothing in this little exchange here.
3 armor.
On Resolution.
He's just going to get cold embraced. Like, it won't even deal damage. This is a checkmate situation for me because the Lifestealer can do all the building damage on his own and feel extremely safe about it. So if you can't jump the backline, you're never getting the fight you want. He even has a Paladin sword. Like, it's just...
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's so good.
I think he can just go to the next lane. I think he can go mid. And Alliance might play it safe here, but to me, Nico feels basically invincible.
They know he's there, and he's taunting. Hopefully they can't hear through the trees.
This is absurd to watch. This is so... Oh my god, and now he TPs.
Fata! Overgrowth!
Oh, you could have
TP'd so long ago. Oh, man. And that is going to be an easy kill. It turns out that the trees are not soundproof, Cinderin. The taunt was heard around the world.
It's actually your CS career.
Yeah,
you just died.
I can relate, no one. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Oh, man.
So he did buy the Basher. That's why he's not going to hold the Orb of Destruction. But Limp,
Yeah.
who actually has it?
I think it's on... Wait, is that Wyvern?
No?
Did they pick it up?
I'm very confused right now.
I think they didn't realize they don't have it, do they? Have to go on him, and this means even if they kill him, they will have to commit key cooldowns such as Duel, probably. And then if they somehow manage, how are you killing him?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a very, very good catch.
Oh, the coil into Overgrowth. A little bit of overlap, but they'll still probably take this fight regardless. Lich will be the first to fall. Oh, Train Protector gets completely destroyed by the Alchemist. Is doing a lot of damage now with that AC. But disarmed, BKB is popped now. Doesn't really want to go into 33 as Gyro just has to run away. Will finally go down the Impetus. Look at this attack speed on 33. Good lord.
Grove Bow, you love it.
Yes,
You
what
love
a
seeing
great
that in
clean
Shanti.
item. Just wait till we get to the 70-minute mark and he gets the... what's that item called?
Ballista?
Yeah, the Ballista.
Yeah, I can't wait until we get to the 70-minute mark in this game, Shannon.
Hey,
it seems
we
like
can
a
do
very... VP are definitely coming back from this 2% win chance game. Here it is.
How is it even 2? Nico Baby getting the mid lane for himself will just immediately transition to bot. And look at how little damage they do, Synderen. Solo, he gets bashed on first hit into the PDA. Or PTA.
Now you're even saying it with a D. Like,
I know, I can't remember
press
which one.
the attack mod.
There's some problems. As Lifestealer will get stunned up, and he will continue to potentially dive the fountain. They need to dive the fountain about 4 or 5 times before VP can actually come back in this game, it feels like. Nico Baby, again, still the Aegis, and he's still not even remotely close to going down. So who has this orb? Please. I
think
still
it's on the
can't
Wyvern.
find it. The Wyvern? Alright, Wyvern finally has
Nico's
it.
in.
Save will drop. There's the silence on the Lifestealer. The curse to follow, though. A lot of overlapping stuns. Nobody really cares what's going on at this point because it looks to be super over. No one's going to BKB and TP out. But there's the bash and the overgrowth. Adding more insult to injury as GG comes out. VP get taken out in this best of 3. 2-0 by Alliance. And this game was very... I mean, both were pretty convincing, but this one especially.
There was a serious class difference today, I think. I want to say VP are definitely better than this. It's either Alliance are really amazing or VP had